Here's a live look right now at the LA River outside our studios here in Universal City. You also see a very active First Alert radar network on your right there. The heaviest rounds of rain should actually be easing up this evening. Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo tracking it all in our weather center. We will check in with her in just a bit. Look at this flooding and debris flow in San Bernardino County today. This is at Sheep Creek and Phelan Road. CAL FIRE posted this video as a reminder of how quickly debris flows can sweep away cars and cause major damage. Caltrans says both directions of State Route 18 there are closed. And our team coverage continues now in Long Beach, where the storm is already having an impact. NBC4's Mekhalo Medina joins us now with the steps the city is taking to help protect homes. Mac.
Oh, Carolyn, we're finally getting a break from the rain here. 12 hours of constant rain here in Long Beach. Very nice right now, at least for the moment, but a lot of work being done by the city. You mentioned it. Take a look right now. You can see these large berms that have been built by the city. Since last night, really, crews have been working really overtime to make sure these berms are up and ready along the peninsula to protect those homes. 8 to 10 feet high from the jetty here all the way to Belmont Shore Beach. Tractors and workers have been at it since last night, early this morning, building and then rebuilding the berms because the rain slowly working down the sand here. In addition to the berms, the city has also been handing out sandbags ready to go for any neighbors here, not just in low line areas, but anyone who needs them in Long Beach. Fire station here along the peninsula told us they handed out about 1,700 bags so far to neighbors who are in these low line areas, encouraging them to prepare in case conditions worsen. Public work crews working overtime too, clearing drains and sweeping up palm fronds that often cause these drains to be clogged. The city urging residents to stay alert, avoid flooded streets, and give crews some space as they work to protect property. And now, even with all this rain and concern about flooding, not everything came to a stop today. A holiday 5K, 10K, 15K race went on as planned earlier, with dozens of runners powering through the rain to reach the finish line.
The wind was beating me, but we got it done.
Oh, this storm is no joke. I mean, I pushed myself. I signed up for a 5K, and I decided to do 15K. So I just want to push my limits, you know, and that's what we did.
Rain or shine?
Rain or shine.
Those runners tell us the rain only made the experience more memorable. That's certainly one way to experience the storm. The city's saying again that they remain on standby, certainly throughout the day here, overnight, really the next couple of days as the storm continues to move through here. They want to make sure that everything is as safe as possible. Again, encouraging residents, if you don't have to go out, stay home. We're live in Long Beach. I'm Mekhalo Medina, NBC4 News.
Yeah, that is the best advice, Mac. Thank you. And this storm, it's really more... The storm's really more of a rainmaker, but it is dumping several inches of snow at Mammoth Mountain. You can see Santa there digging his rig out of the piles of powder. Mammoth is open, but most of the lifts are actually closed today because of the conditions. And as for closer to home, skiers and snowboarders will have to wait a few days to enjoy any fresh powder at Mountain High and Bear Mountain. They are seeing mostly rain. Both are closed both today and tomorrow. They are expected to open up Friday for snow tubing and ski chair rides. Let's take you outside once again. This is a live look from our rain-dotted camera in Long Beach, where we just saw Mac. Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo is here tracking the storm for us. And I guess the welcome news is at least this part of the storm is more or less moving through now, Stephanie?
Yes, we're beginning to see a break for Ventura County, for a good chunk of LA County now, and all of that is moving into the Inland Empire, Orange County for a couple more hours, and then everywhere gets to see a break for a little bit before our next round as we head into tomorrow. So right now, let's go over to the weather wall. Let's talk more about the numbers, what we have seen so far across the region here. Fillmore picking up just over 4 inches of rain in Ventura County. Saugus, same deal for you. Van Nuys getting close to 4 inches of rain, so quite impressive totals. In Malibu, you have seen over 3 inches. In downtown LA, close to 2.5 inches. This is what we're looking at right now. Checking out the First Alert Radar Network. Again, we are talking about a break for Ventura County, for parts of LA County. Let's take a closer look where we have some of the heavier rain bands right now. We're looking over in Crestline, stretching back here, including San Antonio Heights right now. Looking at moderate to pockets of heavy rain. Notice the yellows, even some of the oranges, a good indication that we're looking at some rainfall rates around 1 inch plus per hour with some of the oranges that you see on the map here down to Fontana. Meanwhile, down into Corona, we're looking at more moderate to locally heavy rain continuing out your way. Catching a little bit of a break currently in Irvine, Huntington Beach, Mission Viejo. As you see, the bulk of it is now shifting to your east. Also, we've been talking about the winds. We have seen pretty impressive wind gusts with this storm, gusting over 70, 75 miles an hour. Yes, we have seen those reports across the area, but gusting right now, San Bernardino, around 20 miles an hour, close to 25 in Big Bear. It's caused some issues. So you have a lot of that heavy rain saturating the soils, and then you factor in the winds. It's knocking down trees and also power outages. I know a lot of people have been talking about power outages. So just a reminder, we have high wind warnings, the areas in mustard that you see for much of the mountains and foothills that remain in place until 3 p.m. here tomorrow. What you see in that tan color, and this is including the valleys and also the basin. Down to Orange County in the Inland Empire, that is a wind advisory that remains in effect. Now let's time it out for you as we continue here later on tonight. Stop it at 5, where we're looking at a better break for Orange County, even much of the Inland Empire at this point. We're still looking at some good amount of rain there around Big Bear, but just around 7, 8 o'clock later on tonight, looking a lot better. We'll have some dry spots. Of course, we're not completely clear. We'll have some areas still dealing with a bit of shower activity, even as we head into the overnight hours tomorrow morning. 6 in the morning, we're seeing some scattered showers to start up your Christmas day. But we do have another storm rolling in as we head into just around 10 a.m. You start to see some of the heavier rain bands moving into Ventura County, and then we'll continue to slide on through LA.